Good evening everyone, welcome back to another Trains in World 3 live stream. We are on the West Cornwall local today. We've been going for sort of about 40-50 minutes or so. And we're in the Class 150, which has had an update. Well, the route itself has had an update as well. So yeah, so we'll get into it. I paused it because you've only got like 15 seconds and then you're supposed to leave apparently. Let's do that, we'll get that on as well. And then we'll go through what is what's changed. Is that already set up? Should be. Yeah, that's fine. Penzance, that's good as well. That's about it really for the setup. Oh, AWS as well, which is up there. Anyway, we've got Senseless, Rail Donkey, Laserjet, Pipan. We've got Krazer, Donuts, Sam. We're not gonna be early on time on this service. Nice quick. We've got Yoshi. We've got Luke, Sam. How's everyone doing? But yes, I suppose a fairly big-ish update. But yes, we now have CIS on West Cornwall local, which looks very nice indeed. Let's see, there's our one there, 9:20, platform 4 on time. So I think it's using the same. Yeah, I think it's the same one as the Teeds Valley one, the one it's using. And also there's been a few changes to the Class 150, well, one main one, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's get that off, and let's go before we start rolling back. Anyway, hello Sarah, Yuki, how are you? Fair enough, Quicko. Not happy bunny, what's happened? I did actually have it loaded up because I did a video beforehand on there. Let's have a look. Yeah, so for West Cornwall local, why is it going so bloody? Come on. No, hang on. No, it is. Why is it so slow? Come on, let's go. It's a snail. Right, okay, now we're finally going. That was weird. The update for West Cornwall local: fixed CIS monitors now display trains for London Paddington. Although I think they're just new in general. Updated route introduction named to West Cornwall local, as before it said welcome to the Cornish main line. And adjusted RPM, so that max RPM is reached in notch 7, and it says then it scales down from that. That's fine. Set default selected service times to 10 AM instead of 6 AM, and when completing any task in a timetable service, objective complete notifications are no longer displayed. That's about it really. So the main thing is physics are being changed on the 150, which seems a bit like a snail now. And you've got the CIS boards. Hello NG, you're on Trenton Classic and the West Coast Main Line South. Very nice. Just went for an emo. Not feeling well. That's all good to a senseless. Can I tell you can tell me anything, Victor? Hello Davidoff, I'm alright, how are you? Right, off we go. So out of Trovo we go. We're all stopped to Penzance, so we've got Red Roof, Camborne, Hell, St Earth, and then Penzance, I believe. Yes, we're the slow service. Although we're not doing it from St Austell. The Falmouth branch down. That's a good. I wonder if the CIS was showing Falmouth. It wasn't, was it? It wasn't showing Falmouth. You've had 2 rail tours postponed due to boiler hasn't arrived into the UK and the signal system needs to be fitted. Oh right. I'm sure it will come at some point. Your train was today leaking water from the ceiling. Well, that's not. That doesn't sound very good, Quicko. What was that? A 458? Or 455. Out we go. This is the really long stretch up to Red Roof. Goes on forever. Something really happened. Was naughty waiting. Oh, bloody alright, Victor, mate. There you go on. Feel free to. And Davidoff gifted another BritishAce membership. Cheers, Davidoff, mate. And Papan, welcome back as a member. Was on a 450. That's surprising, isn't it? Fair enough, Ralph. But yeah, much appreciated, Davidoff, mate. You're doing your members fishing again. You got Pepan now as a member. Awesome, Sam. That's very nice, Sam. But yeah, cheers Davidoff, mate. Davidoff does have his own channel, so feel free to check him out for Train Sim World stuff. What's actually changed in the update, you've got CIS boards at stations now, or really CIS TVs, and you've got pretty much the 150 is now a snail when you're trying to start off. The RPMs have been adjusted, so when it's in notch 7 it then scales down. Oh, did it? That's good then. Hey, £5 from Davidoff. Keep working hard, you're doing a great job, and keep up the good work. Cheers Davidoff, mate. Much appreciated, mate. Hello Krazza, how are you? Why are we on this route? What's new? CIS boards and slight adjustments to the 150. Do I not like this route? This route's alright. Just don't come on it much. That was a level crossing you heard yet. So if you're thinking it's a massive major update, no, it's CIS boards and well, the RPMs being adjusted on the 150. Hello Oscar. Oh yeah, that's true, Kazza, yeah. Well, I'll get on there at some point, probably do that tomorrow. Well, they have cracks on them lasers yet. West Coast Mainline is a really underrated map in Train Sim Classic. I think it's rated quite well. Good to hear, Oscar. What's the adjustments on the 150? RPMs, so that max RPM is reached in notch 7 and scales down from that. So it affects both the audio and performance. So we already noticed it was a bit like a snail getting out of Truro. Oh right, well, I see Victor. Oh, that's not good to hear. She was upset. Out we go. What is everyone playing this evening? Are you playing Train Sim World? Playing, I know, Train Sim Classic? Your neighbour's making a racket as normal. Well, that's not good then, real donkey. Noisy neighbours are the worst. What's my favourite route on Train Sim Classic? It's the Brighton Main Line. Surprisingly. Surprise, surprise. Although I really, really do like the ATS Kings Lynn, Kings Cross route. That is also very good. You're doing 2 Alpha 10, the 1000 British Railway service to from St Ives, awesome little branch line service. And again, Davidoff, you really are. Who's going to get it? Your member's fishing again. Cheers, Davidoff, again. And then Crazy Dash is a member, awesome. Well, Pepan and Crazy Dash do say big thanks to Davidoff. Cheers, Davidoff, mate. Getting us all that everyone will be a member soon on the chat. You're playing Tourist Bus Sim, awesome, Oscar. How are you finding it? It is crazy, yeah. But the South Eastern network's good. The South Eastern network's very good. We thought we'd have his name in a special colour, Quicko. Make him stand out a little bit more. Just temporary. Just temporarily. He loves being a member, so. Remember going on a 150 from Tiverton Parkway to Plymouth? It's quite a way, isn't it? It's quite a long journey. Or is that not a long journey? Fair enough. I see Victor. I'm sure you can still help her. Yeah, sure there's still something you can do. Farm Sim 22. You could play that with her. Maybe you might enjoy that. Davidoff is the new Mr. Beast. He is. He is. But we'll take a look at the CIS boards again, at CIS TVs. Once we get to Red Roof. See where trains are going from there, because I think most trains stop at Red Roof. So apparently there's an update to the game on PlayStation 5, but it's not showing as it's downloading. What? So it downloaded, but it's not showing in game. That happened before. with a cross-city line update. It downloaded, but then wasn't showing in game. So it was that issue again. Had LWR. I'll see those jet. What's the new update? CIS boards and slight adjustments to the 150's RPM. So for the most part, the CIS TVs, they're the main thing. Hello Thomas, oh, don't look that way. This is the abandoned station. Quite a few on this route. Awesome, laser jet. Hello Theo. Fair enough, Theo, fair enough. Is this the update that included St. Ives services stuff at Lowland Saltings? No. I don't think any services stuff at Lowland Saltings. And Little Jack, welcome back as a member. Davidoff's gifted another membership. Davidoff, wow mate. Everyone's going to be a member. Cheers Davidoff mate. Fair enough Oscar. Yeah, huge thanks Davidoff mate. You really are doing your fishing today. Do you think there's supposed to be codes on the bus at some point on Lincolnshire Master Switch? Master Switch has a HOV file, so you should be able to use it on any Master Bus or Master Switch bus. There is a workshop thingy. That's the Southeastern network. That is. The Southeastern network requires quite a few requirements, so you will need payware stuff for it to work. Oh yeah, Gregory, first in. Yeah, much appreciated, Davidoff. Look, it's just badge now. Love the Olympian you said, fantastic buses, bring back... Oh, was it not an Optare Spectra? Well, they're very similar then. There's 3 months, cheers William. He might give me a membership somehow. my own personal one having a membership. Don't know, Davidoff. You really want to learn this route hardless? I barely know this one hardless. I know sort of where the stations are, and the speed. I mean, you always struggle with speed on here. This is like 50, 60 on here. Probably Oscar, most likely. This will be the rather long one on Omsi, which then crashed right at the end, which I wasn't really too fussed about because we were near enough at the end, and it had already been 2 hours. So, hello Mark. I'm alright, hopefully you're all well. It just takes so long to get to Red Roof. It's like 7, 8 miles, I think. Oh, I see, Fair. Did you send another one? Actually, I probably shouldn't have a look now, but... Cool. It shouldn't be too far to Red Roof from here on. It shouldn't be too far. Oh yes, you did send one. God, that's a nice bus, isn't it? It's not bad. What was the update? CIS screens and slight physics improvements. Well, not physics. RPM changes to the 150. So it feels really slow. I might need to pin the update, yeah. Cheers, William. In fact, I'm going to do that. CIS screen, or TVs really. I'll just put in brackets TVs. It's pretty much our TVs, aren't they? So, hello Atik, how are you? TVs. And pass 150. Bloody hell, train, come on. RPM changes. Hello, Len. How are you doing? Right, there we go. Let me pin that. that's the main 2 things. I thought we might as well come on and have a look. So why not? Cool. As we make our way along. An Oscar, $5 bloody Australian dollars. It's about what, £2.83 I think, so much appreciated, Oscar, mate. Much appreciated. Good TOT, come we'll go. Davidoff, bloody hell, again. And Jude is now a member. Cheers. Bloody hell. Yeah, much appreciated, Oscar and Davidoff. And Oscar does do train spotting on his channel in the land down under. So if you're interested in down under train spotting, check Oscar out. But yeah, cheers Davidoff and Oscar. It's quite cool as well because it now pops up on the Streamlabs, which it didn't used to do, but now it does. I think. But yeah, much appreciated Davidoff, mate. Is it normal for this alarm to go off and off on the Class 350? That's probably in the DSD. That tends to go off if you don't touch the controls for a while. And this is Red Roof. Oh, I see. Wow, still train spotting on there. Awesome, Atik, been getting some nostalgic memories, eh? Hello, Brian. How are you? Yeah, we'll take a look at the news screens just along here. That's a good Davidoff, mate. Well, much appreciated. Everyone is very grateful. Lovely, Oscar. £2 from Len. Oh, it's LWR's mate. Oh, yes. Much appreciated, LWR, mate. Hello, Amanda. How are you? Oh, what a song, NG. What a song. Right, it doesn't really matter where we stop. So we'll just stop here. Only a tad mark. There are audio and performance differences, I believe it said, with the RPM changes, but probably not a lot difference. Oh, it's a 47. Hello. What are you doing here? That one is the London Paddington service at 9:38. There you go. We now know because we got the new balls. Penzance and Paddington. So that's where we're going, and that one's going that way. There's Camborne after this. But yeah, let's put it in notch 7 to see how fast it actually goes. Oh, I mean, we're moving. That seems alright. This is based in the 90s, 1990. I think it's 1990 bang on, or 1991. This route set. Hello, Nigel. Any scenery changes? Unfortunately, not. No. The last destination's Penzance. Yeah, we're making our way out. Lovely. I haven't, Brian, no. Up to 60. So it's a bit closer to Camborne. Nice video. Yeah, I suppose so, LWR. I suppose so. And probably HSTs as well. Although we don't have a HST on here yet. Although, didn't the HST... No, it wasn't the HST. The Class 20 livery designer. That released yesterday, didn't it? Or whenever the update was. Yeah, it's nice to see, isn't it? It's more colourful now. Not a ghost anymore. Well, not as much of a ghost. And on we go. Make our way along. You like this pro the old Class 117s that were here until about 1998-99. Remember being a child watching the driver. Awesome, Theo. Yeah, I've got the 117, I think, on North Somerset Railway on Train Sim Classic. Cool little things. Hello, Jamie. I'm alright. How are you? It is. There. The timetable is a little bit tight on here. Just a tad. Shouldn't be too far to Campbell. long stretch away. I know we sort of go straight up and then you got the station. Oh, I see, Theo. Now there is history. This is Cornwall coming up. Yeah, because there's no water, is there? In the little sort of, I'm guessing there's probably supposed to be next to the land. You've got the sort of estuary. I'm guessing there is supposed to be water in there, but it's still dry. But unless maybe it's low tide. Oh no, not just, hang on. No, not just yet. I know it's quite a similar approach though. No, oh, that's good then, Jonathan. Nice chilled out evening then. Yeah, it was good, Jamie. It was all good. See, you're all good. I still find the horn a bit weird on it, or the audio of it. You've been in the 117, awesome. Meant to have a run, but still wish I might have a day off and get some Diet Coke and set. Fair enough, NG. 0 donkey. Not too far. Yeah, it's a pretty beautiful route though, this one. Sort of the Northern Trans-Pennine of the southwest. But one thing about this route is it feels like it goes on forever. It feels like it's never ending. It's one of those routes. Feels like it never ends. Hello Chris, gave West Cornwall Local a run myself yesterday, quite enjoyed it, lovely. And it was even better now, the CIS boards, you can see where the train's going. See, thanks for coming in, mate. Lovely, Jonathan. And this is Cornwall we're coming up to. No, it's not far, right? It's just round here, I think. It's a weird horn. Not the nicest of horns. Just round here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this is Cornwall. And after this, you've then got, what was it, Hell after this? Yeah, I think it's Hell, St. Earth, and then Penzance. Don't know, I didn't start an accent either. Hello, Azora, how are you? You worked a postal to St. Austell, then the 150 back to Penzance. Lovely. I feel like they take so long though. The express services feel like they actually take longer than the 150 services. Those old locos really struggle up the hills. There's that 150 there. No stop marker. This is just when you're in the platform. Yeah, this is Cornwall. It was quite a good stop actually. Oh, yeah, that is the big thingy. That's the big update. No, just gonna take a screenshot. Awesome, Max. That's true. That's true. Yeah. So yeah, we're a couple minutes late, even though we're a bit more than a couple minutes. Oh, you're speeding up. Oh, that sounded a bit weird, didn't it? It sort of sped up. Right, okay. It's Hell next. Yeah, cheers, David, mate. Fair enough, shows it. And we're off. I think that one's off as well, I think. Didn't stay for long. Oh no. And we're off. Oh, awesome, Jamie. Is it a big place, Cornwall? I sort of just think of it as like quite a small little village. And a little station as well. So we got just under 6 miles to Hell, and it's St. Earth, and then Penzance. Probably would, okay. What's the best operator? Your favourite GWR? I don't know. Grand Central, I think, has been rated like one of the best, but then they only really do like 1, 2 routes, don't they? used to live in Cornwall, quite a big town. A hellhole though, oh bloody hell. That's not what I wanted to hear, Kieran. When I think of Cornwall and sort of the southwest, I just think zero crime, very nice, very, you know, massive house, big-ish houses. I think this is a really nice place. Hell, yes, but Hell the place, Hayle, not the other one. On we go. Cool. Not the most picturesque, I would say. Yeah, so when you sort of think of the southwest and Cornwall, Devon, you just think, yeah, all very nice, no sort of rough spots, but yeah, not the most picturesque. I see, Kieran. Got a warning for a 50 coming up, which we're going 50, so that's fine. Hello Phil, still on Trenton Mod 2, would you recommend Trenton Mod 3? Think about getting the Birmingham route. If you think about getting the Birmingham route, maybe go for the Trenton Mod 3 Cross City Starter Pack. It's like $29.99. You only get the Cross City, but then if you've been playing Trenton Mod 2, you'll get all of your DLC from Trenton Mod 2 over to Trenton Mod 3. It's probably worth the upgrade now. I mean, all the new routes coming out, all new DLC will be on Trenton Mod 3. So yeah, it probably would be as a good time to come over. So yeah, I'd say yeah, that would be worth the upgrade. And if you're only really interested in the Cross City, then go for the Cross City Starter Pack. Lovely for you. I'm good, Joseph. Hopefully you're all well. And quite a few of the, well, they're thinking about upgrading some of the Trenton Mod 2 routes as well. So that'd be good. Nice, Kieran. And as you've got Trenton Mod 2 as well, you also get the new Bakerloo line timetable on here as well. So I don't think Trenton Mod 2's got that yet. So yeah, big improvements. And if you can pick up on sale, even better. Which I think the sale is still on. Depends what platform you're playing on, Phil. But if you're playing on Steam, I think there's still a sale on. So you might be able to pick up the game slightly cheaper. No, Road Key. Nope. Completely different platform. Let's get a flyby shot. And yeah, there is a Trenton Mod 2 thumbnail because we haven't played this route since Trenton Mod 3 released. So that's why it's got the old thumbnail. Fair enough, Phil. Well, we've also got the new Rivet route coming out probably fairly soon as well. So that will then be, I suppose, well, if you count South Eastern High Speed Extended, that'll be, yeah, another sort of 3 routes, not on Trenton Mod 2, but on Trenton Mod 3. British ones. Oh, I say, you used to go to Helston before the beaching cuts. Lovely curly little bubble car. Did I set up the destination? I did. There you go, that Penzance. Or the pacer, that'll be cool. Is it true that Trenton Mod 3 crashes on Xbox One S, not Series S? I mean, probably Xbox One S, because that's quite an oldish console. So yeah, it probably does crash on there. And Series S is obviously one of the newer ones, so probably wouldn't as much. You'd hope. That'd be cool, Kieran. That's coming, Curly, at some point. Curly. And this must be Red Roof coming up. It doesn't take long, does it? It doesn't take long. That was what, 6, almost 7 miles? No, it was about 6 miles, wasn't it? Whereas when you bloody do Truro to Red Roof, I know coming up to Hell, not bloody Red Roof, but when you do Truro to Red Roof, it feels way longer. But that's not too bad. And it should be coming into it. Can you transfer your DLCs from one console to a new gen console if it's the same platform, so Xbox One to Xbox Series X? And well, yeah, as long as it's the same account. I know, Les Jet. They're very similar though, aren't they? Very similar. Similar sort of approach and similar stations. I don't, Kieran, no I don't. They did, Curly, yeah, it was a couple of days ago. I think you got gifted a membership very nicely, and I think that was by Davidoff, I think. I think it would have been Davidoff. And after this we've got St. Earth and then Penzance. So a nice little journey. Did they extend the Javelin route on Trenton Mile 3? Yes. It now goes to Ashford International, and they've added in Gravesend to Dartford. Which, if you own South Eastern High Speed on Trenton Mod 2, it will be a free upgrade. It can, Kira. Go on, you can sit there. Here we are, this is Hell. And then St. Earth is like really close, it's like just up the hill. A Devonshire accent, wouldn't know where to start. Well, probably, but it'll turn into something else and then, yeah, probably not. Getting off my train at the next stop. That doesn't look like it's stopping, it's like going straight through, that's speeding along. Or is it stopping? Better put the emergencies on. No, not in service. Apparently. That's a lot of bloody that coming out there. It's a bit too much, or is it? No, it's fair where you'll get the free extension then, which is what, an extra 40 miles or so. Yeah, adds an extra 40 miles. And also the Class 465 fill is also now part of South Eastern High Speed. So if you don't own that DLC on Train Sim World 2, well, you'll just get it anyway with Train Sim World 3. That's if you get Train Sim World. No, you have it anyway. No, yes. But you'll get the 465. She would be quicker. She would be. No ticket office, no toilets, no nothing. It doesn't seem like a lot, does there? Are they toilets there? No. Don't know. What's the update? CIS screens and slight changes to the 150 of the RPM. Fair enough, Curly. It's nice, isn't it? You can actually see the land down there. Yeah, I think that building straight ahead, sort of right at the top of the screen, I think that's probably the land station there. The St. Ives branch goes down there. Lovely Fiat. Yeah, this is West Cornwall local film. Just up here is St. Earth. Oh dear, Curly. I think it's 1990 this route, or 1991. The 94 rings the bell, although I think it is 1990. When am I doing the London Underground? Not sure. It's not even installed at the moment. No, there's no HSTs on here. Well, there would have been, but not on the game one. And just round here is St. Earth. So doing quite well up the hill there. Does this train allow surfing? What do you mean by surfing? You couldn't get a seat, so you hopped on the roof. I mean, you could try. Wasn't the best idea, though. The coach is up there. Yeah, it's really nice since they've updated this. As before, it was a bit sort of, well, not a lot going on. It felt a bit lifeless. Now they've added wagons, a bit of coaching stock there. It's all good. Could I make it green, or we have it as yellow colour, mate? Yellow is the colour for the sort of new members. Each time we update it. Cheers, Phil. Although Pivers, he had a special one. He's pink. He was very, very happy to be a member, so we had him as pink. There's still one off. New update, yeah, sure is. The way out of service, Curly, 20 years ago. So yeah, we're a few minutes late, five odd minutes late. Cool. Cool. So you got the St Ives branch that goes off here. Hello Daniel, how are you? When's the next St Ives service? Next St Ives one. Oh, hello. Oh, let me just have a look on here. St Ives. Next one's 1100. So not for an hour. So Callum. Your name is, I think, White, Gregory. Yes, I put the sort of members who have just joined in yellow so they can see their name on there. And each time I update it, then the new ones go to yellow and they go to white. So yeah, there's quite a few on there now. Thanks to Davidoff and Glenn and Callum. Let's go. Oh dear, Theo, a radiator overheat and the battery died. Oh dear. And we're off. Had a bit more sleep, fair enough. Cool. And we're well on the way to 10.1k now, so much appreciated everyone. We've only reached 10k, what was it, on Sunday, wasn't it? And we're already almost at bloody 10.1 already. So much appreciated. Yeah, it's going up slowly. It's quite steep up here, and we've got the downhill gradient into Penzance, and then along the beach, which is beautiful along there. So we will be doing that as well. Any more streams tonight? Probably not. Well, it depends. At some point I really want to do Train Operator 377. Tomorrow that'll only be one stream. And I'll probably maybe do some Train Simulator tomorrow. Don't know what route yet, but yeah, probably some Train Sim tomorrow. Fair enough, Theo. Possibly in real life, Jonathan. We don't really any need to update them. We are really struggling up here. I think we're in full throttle and we're just about hitting 35. But we're getting there. What route are we doing? This is West Cornwall local. Well, it's not really one of the lesser known routes. We don't really play it much. I suppose it is sort of one of the more lesser known British routes in the game. It's decent. It's decent. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's all right. I'll put it right slap bang in the middle. It's all right. Yeah, West Cornwall local. That'd be cool, Curly. Fair enough, Theo. Just do something Scottish soon, maybe at some point. 422. What, the German one? This is a diesel train velo. That's what a loud, thunderous sound is. Got to keep an eye out for the signal down here, as it goes single tracked into Penzance. Is this train on livery designer? It is. So you can get GWR reskins for it. There's some very good ones there. That's the the Wessex Pig. That's the 442, isn't it? Got an Ethernet cable for laptop. Oh, lovely. Should be, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I certainly haven't. Cool. But yeah, in a second it opens out. You've got St Michael's Mount to the left of us, and we go along the beach the rest of the way, well, near enough along the beach, along the way the rest to Penzance. It's probably the best part of the route. Not really for you. When I'm working, I like doing the early morning stuff, you know, sort of starting at 6 or 7 and getting sort of done by lunch. I prefer them. I've done a couple of evening shifts. I mean, they're not bad. Did one at Falmer. I did another one somewhere. Oh, I think it was Brighton as well. Yeah, Brighton and Falmer. I've done and Lewis. I did a late shift there. They're alright, but I prefer the morning ones. Go quicker. Wessex Pigs. Fair enough for you. So we might even have to wait for another train. We did have a single yellow there, so quite possibly. Which we're like 5 minutes late, so if we are waiting for a train, that's not too bad. It means we're sort of back on time, I suppose. Yeesh. Yeah, fair enough for you. So just kick back, relax, order a pizza in for dinner, and just chill out. Fair enough, Jonathan. Nice and steady. Oh, I don't know if I think you want to, Jonathan. What state are you in, Jonathan, again? I can't remember what you said you were. The US seems much better. Maybe that's just opposites. If you live in the US, you think the UK is brilliant, you want to live there, and if you live in the UK, you want to live in the US, I don't know. There's just so much space. Whereas here, you know, you go out, do a, I don't know, walk, a couple of miles, another town, a couple of miles again, another town. Whereas in the US, you just get that open, massive open expanse. It's awesome. Okay, not fair? Well, you're supposed to get some food in. Yeah, what state though, Jonathan? I think you mentioned it before. Remember that? Yeah, you're much better off there. Yeah, you don't want to come to the UK. It's a failing country. You having fish fingers later? Awesome, Daniel. Some drivers do give me pizza, cakes, brownies, which that's right then. And yeah, this is the bit we go along the coast. Look at this. It's beautiful. There's St Michael's Mount over there. Doesn't really get much better than this. Oh, New York. Oh, I see. I suppose that's very busy as well. Can stuff from Train Sim World 2020 be put into Train Sim World 3? Well, some things did, yeah. Well, they went from Train Sim World 2020, Train Sim World 2, then Train Sim World 3. Well, I think you can transfer DLC from 2020 to Train Sim World 3. They did mention it. There's going to be pizza tonight, awesome. I can't remember what this place is called. But you've got the little depot here. No, see, fair enough. Got 37 there. Oh, well, sounds alright, Jonathan. Awesome. Okay, well, soon HST should have livery designer, so that would be possible. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, I know that, Jonathan. Hello, Patricia. I was actually watching a video, I think it was by Geo Wizard. He's been travelling around that area, Jonathan, sort of Long Island. Looks beautiful. Massive sort of mansions on sort of the waterfront, and yeah, it's really nice. What you mean is like East Coast Way 2020, as it did get to Pennsylvania. Yeah, it will transfer across, Donkey. Don't worry about that. It will go across. Pineapple's very nice on pizza. Oh, nice, Jonathan. Wonder if I see that in the sim one day. A little bit further. Munchies. That's got there's not a red round here. I mean, there shouldn't really be, but it could be. That's all good, Raldon. It should transfer across, and if it doesn't, just contact Dovetail and say you've got it, but it hasn't transferred across, and I'm sure they can sort you out. See yellows, that's all good. Finally coming into Penzance. It's a nice little crawl along the beach. Why are we going slow as we're coming into Penzance? That's why we're going a bit slow. Probably a bit too slow. Yeah, it's lovely coming into it. Although it is slow. It's 15. It would traffic lights, it would take a while. That'll be weird, Curly. Here we are. Cool. What do you recommend, the Series X or the Series S? Well, I suppose you really want the better one, don't you? The Series X, because then you get to use discs and stuff on there. That's really what you prefer, really. What's more beneficial to you? Oh, lovely, munchies. Hello, Moses. Yeah, that is pretty much it for today's Trainton Wildlife stream. But that was a bit of West Cornwall local. You've got obviously the new CIS screens and slight changes to the 150. And here we are. Traffic lights. See you, Theo. Quite sort of tucked away, this platform. There we go. Anything later? Probably not OMSI later. We're only on that earlier. So probably nothing later. But yeah, that is going to be everyone for today's Train Sim World free live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the oh well, are we going to the side? We're not going to do that. Oh, it's the same. Oh, we'll do that in a bit. That is going to be it. Links can be found in the description to the Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and I hope to see you next time. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys.